haven't been to Starbucks in so long. Good morning. It is 9:30 on a Monday morning. Mine is pretty long. It gives me time to think about what I want. I haven't vlogged in like 2 weeks and it feels kind of weird. Okay, let's think here. After the 5K day, I was like, all right, like, no, I vlogged last week. Oh, okay, I'm being dramatic. After like the spa day and the date day and all the things, that's I think the last time I vlogged, like right around that time. Oh, I did vlog when I started, when I was reading A Court of Thorns and Roses and A Court of Mist and Fury. Okay, this is a great time to catch up. So, I'm on the 5th book. All I did last week was read the books. All I did. That is literally all I did with my time. I did not work out last week. I did not do anything productive. I barely cooked and made meals. Okay, coffee, water, and I ate like frozen meals and like a bunch of snacks. That was like, I didn't cook. And I laid in bed for literally like a week straight. Any free time I had, glued to my book. I'm now on the 5th book, so I read A Court of Thorns and Roses, A Court of Mist and Fury, which I'm just gonna say now is my favorite, followed by A Court of Wings and Ruin. That is my second favorite. I already know it's gonna be even after this book. Then I read A Court of, what is it called? Frost and Starlight, okay. And then I'm reading right now A Court of Silver Flames. I'm not gonna lie, this one's taken me a long time to get into. I didn't think I'd be talking about this like so early on, but here we are. I liked Farah being like the one telling the story. I just liked it the best. I like Nesta. I love hearing all their stories because they've all like struggled in some kind of way and they all have a story and so much depth and romance and the fantasy world, and there's so much to think about. If you read ACOTAR, you know what I mean. If you haven't, I will link the books down below. You have to read the first one in order to read the other ones. Like there's no, you have to read the series. Like it doesn't make sense because it's a continuation of the story and you would be lost and it wouldn't like be as fulfilling, I don't think. So I sent the book to my mom. But anyway, yeah, I'm just obsessed, but I just like am having a hard time getting into this last book.
Thank you for choosing our Starbucks. How are you doing today?
Good morning, I'm good. How are you?
Doing well, thanks. What can I get for you?
Can I please do a grande shaken espresso with no classic, a pump of white mocha, and oat milk, please? Okay, so that's kind of like where I'm at with everything. Absolutely, I'm in love with the series. It is by far changed like my life. That's dramatic. I did not go into it with any expectations. I had a book hangover for 3 days. I experienced so much like love and heartbreak and like imagination with all like the fantasy stuff and like just thinking beyond like, I don't know, just my own day-to-day, like thinking of like trying to imagine like other creatures and like random shit. It sounds stupid when I'm talking about it out loud. I've seen like TikToks about this. Like you cannot explain what these books are like out loud. I had a book hangover all week. I like was having like an outer body experience. Like everybody was like, Jill, are you okay? Every time they saw me like at work or at home, I'm like, yeah, I'm good. And I was like so in like another reality after these books. Just so good. Just so good. I have no words. But currently getting a coffee. I'm doing my Target, Starbucks, Trader Joe's, I cannot think, run right now. I forgot my reusable bags today for the first time in like forever. But I'm gonna try to be quick. I tried to get out of the house pretty early today so I could just like be done and get home because I don't want to be out long. I have other things I need to do today. I'm very behind on editing and housework and all the things because of last week, and I don't regret it one single bit. Those books have changed my life, truly. Like, they are so good. I can't explain it. You want your life to be like that. Discuss with me in the comments, please. I need to get this out of my system. I've asked every person in my life, will you read this book? Or, like, have you read this book? And I know most of my close friends have not read it. A few of my coworkers are, like, starting to read them, but, like, if you've read them, please talk to me, please. And if you haven't read them, there is a link in the description to the first book, which will get you started, and to the whole series if you just want to trust me. This random girl on the internet. It's a random 22-year-old spewing a bunch of random things about a book. Alright, coffee has been secured. Let me show you the order. Just a grande shaken espresso, pump of white mocha, and oat milk with no classic. I am now going to Target. I have to get some random shit for the house. I need like Trader Joe's food. It's the bi-weekly Monday routine. I just have not really filmed since like a few Mondays ago. So I should try this coffee. Shouldn't we? Cheers. Yep, great, love it. It's like a hint of flavor because I only got 1 pump of the white mocha. I don't like my coffee sweet and I was doing 2 pumps for so long. And then we're gonna go to Target. I made a list. I'll show you once I stop. You are, in case you wanna see my list. But that is it. I'm not going to wander. I am so good at wandering Target and I don't want to today. I just wanna get in and get out. I'm not in the mood for anything. I'm in one of these moods where like I don't wanna do anything. I am not in the mood to shop. I am not in the mood, but I'm doing it because I have been the most unproductive shell of a human being and I need to get my shit together. Can't forget my coffee. I like this. I really like this, but they don't have my size. Ugh, on to the next. There we go. The first thing I find on the list. Do I just get one? I've been holding off for so long. Maybe I don't need this one, but I can get like this one. I think I'm just gonna get like the Target one just to see if I like it. And then if I go crazy, maybe I'll get the nicer one. But if I just get this one for now, I could see if like I end up liking it. If anyone's looking for poppies, they're in the makeup section, apparently. I just got out of Target. I'm loading everything into the car. I got the Target brand of the Swiffer, like the cheap, ugly one, because I wanted the nice one, but I was like, do I really need it right now? My roommates have one of these. I would rather just like buy my own and bring it to Florida anyway. I got the wet cloths that go with it. I got a new scrub mommy. She's pink, of course. Dishwasher pods, and then some poopery. That's literally it. Body wash. Body wash. I've been wanting to try this, the Tide Pods. This is the like free and gentle detergent. I use any like sensitive skin detergent because after that thing under my armpit, do you guys remember? There is like construction, but I'm afraid to use any type of anything that could bother my skin, so I just do my best to avoid that. So I want to try these because I never use the pods. Okay, I just got to Trader Joe's. This parking lot is full, and you know what I was thinking? Why is everybody here? It's like, it's a Monday. Like, why is everybody here on a Monday morning at 10 in the morning? Aren't they all working? I'm here at 10 in the morning. Been up since 6:30. I don't know why. I went to bed so early last night. I just like fell right asleep. So I cannot believe I forgot all my reusable bags. But I got less than normal today. Honestly, like the usual stuff. I didn't get anything extra. I feel like you guys have seen everything I get 100 times. And only three, so that's good. But I did get one of the cooler bags to add to the collection. I figured if I don't have all my reusable bags, get a new one. And this is one for the cold stuff, so I can keep everything cold. I bought new glasses and I opened them up yesterday because all these that I had before broke. Just like they fell over in the dishwasher. I'll link them down below. They come with lids and glass straws too. Go. If you're wondering the coffee pods I use for iced coffee, it's the Ice Leggero. So good. I feel like I haven't made like coffee on the vlog in so long. This is how I used to start every video, and now don't do that. Look at the color. That is perfect. Cheers. Cheers. Good morning. Like noon on Saturday. I'm continuing this vlog. This is just like a bunch of days of me trying to get it together. This week I didn't do much. I did a few workout classes, but that was it. And then I like spent the days catching up on editing because I was behind. And then yesterday, like I was gonna vlog and then someone like hit and run Tyron's car. It's just been like a few weeks. I don't know, man. I don't know how people like vlog so consistently with like no issues. I don't understand, because they post like all the time and I'm like, how do you have nothing like happen in your life like to hinder that? I wanted to continue this vlog because I was trying to like get on my shit the last time I was vlogging, and I still am. It's a process. So I think I talked about this in my last vlog a little bit. I kind of entered a little bit of like a hole. The run, and after I started reading like ACOTAR, and I finished the books. I finished it this week actually. And I don't know, I entered like this hole of like feeling like kind of empty, and like I didn't know what to do with myself, and I like was so detached from my day-to-day. I was like so off. I don't know what it is. I have no answer for it. But then like over time, the past few days, I've slowly started like coming out of that, like more alert again. And I was in such like a daze for a few weeks, and it wasn't just because of the books. That's a whole nother thing. I don't know. It happens to me sometimes. Every once in a while, I'll go in through these like periods of like a few weeks of just like blur. And I don't know what it is. I don't know how to describe it. I'm not going to like say it's anything, and I don't need someone else telling me it's anything, because I'm figuring it out as I go, you know? So anyway, I just wanted to vlog today. I have the apartment to myself. Well, Tyron is here too, but everybody else is at work, which never happens. Usually we're all here, or there's like a good 3 of us here at once. And it's, I said in my last vlog too, it's hard to vlog in the house. That's one thing I miss about my own apartment when we were living alone, is like just having the space and the freedom and like nobody around. I miss being alone sometimes, and maybe that's why too that this happened, because I think I just like have not been alone in a long time. So I think I just needed to like go into myself, if that makes sense. And this is a good coffee. I mixed oat milk with this Silk almond milk creamer. Very good. This is the vanilla. I also like the sweet and creamy. So I don't have crazy plans going on today. I did pretty much catch up on all my editing, which took a while. I tried to film like an August reset routine, like the plan with me, like I did for July, and I hated it. Like I'm not good at the sit down videos. I love vlogs. I like vlog style. I just don't like sit downs. I don't like sitting there talking to a camera about one topic and then like that's it. Man, living on a main road, it's like living in a city. I put laundry away, get my space in order. I need to clean this kitchen. Tough. Like with 4 of it, we have so much stuff. This apartment would be perfect for 2 people, but it's a bit tight with 4. I'm gonna do what I can. I think I cleaned the bathroom in my last vlog. I might clean the bathroom again, because that was like 2 weeks ago now that I did it. I need to tidy the kitchen. I am gonna do a little cooking. I want a scrapbook. I did get a scrapbook. I don't know if I talked about this, but this has been on my like list of things to do in my life for a long time, and it's to start a scrapbook so I have memories just from like over the years, because I saw someone doing it in a video, and she's like showed her scrapbook from like 10 years ago, and like there was like memories from like years ago, and I feel like, I don't know, like imagine me 32, I can look back at like the run, my first 5K, because that's the first one I'm gonna do, because it's the only souvenirs and like random shit that I have that I don't know what to do with, and like that is like the first memories. and I'm like 32 looking back at my first 5K. Maybe by then I'll run a marathon, who knows? I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life the next 10 years, but I've noticed myself like being very sentimental and needing to like hold on to memories and just like have like tangible things like journaling so I can look back in a scrapbook. I don't know, I think I just like, I have a hard time like letting go of things, so I'm hoping this like helps with that. And that's gonna be the day. I don't have much going on. I also have to work tonight, so there's that as well. I don't really have much room to do things. A little vlog of me trying to get it together. I haven't cooked a ton of the food that I bought on Monday. I've been doing a lot of frozen meals and breakfast sandwiches and snacks that I've been doing. I haven't done a bunch of cooking. I think I'm gonna cook some vegetables. I haven't roasted veggies in a while. Yeah, I think that's the plan. Let's get started. I'm gonna go put clothes on because I've been in my robe since like I woke up. And we're just gonna get to it. I don't know, thinking maybe I make myself breakfast first, like a breakfast sandwich, because I'm very hungry. I'm feeling a lot better. I was in a very, very slumpy slump for a while. I got new containers, new glass containers on Amazon. I love them. I'm obsessed with them. Oh shit. Look at how good that looks. So excited. Mmm. Oh, that's so good.
Like, oh, have you tried this?
Okay, it's now already almost 2 and I have to leave for work in 2 hours. So I'm going to cook a bunch of vegetables, potatoes, peppers, carrots, onion, green beans if they haven't gone bad. I bought these at the store on Monday, and broccoli. So my plan, ready? I calculated this, okay? I just filmed something for my last vlog about books, so that is done, okay? And then now I am going to cook, and while this is all in the oven, then I'm gonna clean the bathroom, and then I'm gonna come back out here, finish in here, put all my shit in containers, tidy up, and then go to work. Perfect, you know? Okay, I'm gonna start with the potatoes, because those take longer to cook. Just cutting the potatoes in half. Yum. Okay, I just did some potatoes. I cut them in half. I put on some garlic salt and some olive oil. My favorite hack ever is like cooking up vegetables and having them. This is such an old pan, ew. I love having like vegetables and chicken and stuff that are gonna go with everything. Like I know that I can eat this with a bunch of different things and it just, like I could just heat it up and then like we're good to go. I love that. So that is my favorite hack for meal prepping. Oh, nothing much going on over here.
Yeah, same here.
I feel like we haven't spoken a ton lately. And can you imagine that?
No.
Don't you feel like you're like a part of it? Involved in it?
People are a good writer when you're in with them. But yeah, when I read books, or if I read a series, oh yeah.
Yeah.
You get...
All right, laundry is in the dryer, so then we're done with that. I did a quick tidy of the room. I think it's looking pretty good. I'm actually sweating, look at me. Truly a mess. I'm gonna clean the bathtub, clean the bathroom. Oh my God, I'm sweating, wow. Cleaning makes me so sweaty. Ugh. But I'm gonna quickly do this and then my food should be done. I did like a quick wipe of like the counters and stuff, but I can't do like anything else. One, because half the things aren't mine, so I don't want to like be moving all other people's things around. And I have a load of dishes in the dishwasher, so then I need to unload those and then reload more dishes. This is a very quick like getting my shit together kind of day. It's already 2:40. The day is flying by. I feel like if I stop for like 5 minutes, it ends up being like 30 minutes and then the day like flies by. So I'm gonna tidy in here. I'm gonna wash the bath mats, the towels, everything. So we have like a clean space in here. All right, straighten these out, towels. I'll be right back. All right, let's get this done. Round 2. Desperately need a new candle. Look, this one's out. Maybe I'll take the one from the bedroom and put it in here. I've had this burning in here for a while, so I think the room smells good. Now we're bringing it to the bathroom. I need new candles. Then I don't have to keep like sharing with each room. All right. Perfect. All right, bathroom is done. I feel like you can just feel the vibes on camera. It just looks so much better. I've decided not to use my new Swiffer today. I just don't have time to like set it up. It's already 3 o'clock and I actually leave for work soon, so I have to still get ready and stuff. So I'm going to put all my food in a little containers and just show you all the food I finished. I took it out when I just went into the kitchen and my camera was in the bathroom, but let me show you. All right, food is prepped. It doesn't look the greatest, I feel like. It's not the most aesthetically looking food. I did try the potatoes to make sure they were cooked. Crispy on the bottom, very, very, very good. Big fan. I just put olive oil, garlic salt, and put them in the oven for a while. Veggies are prepped. My broccoli was moldy, so that's not good. So I didn't use it. And then green beans are done. Don't mind my dirty fork from the potato. It feels so good having everything done and just like ready for the next few days. Just so I don't have to worry about like cooking. This is my favorite hack for cooking, just like getting everything prepped ahead of time except for like a protein or whatever, just so I can quickly heat it up because I don't have time. And I also don't want to spend a bunch of time cooking during the week, so it's nice having it all like done for me. I only have 2 more containers. Actually, I have 3. The rest of everything is in the dishwasher right now, so I don't have like all my minis currently. I bet I can fit all the veg in here if I just like press it down. Let's see. It's not that much. I mean, it's enough, but not that much. Veggies done. So I got all those. Perfect. Got the green beans. They're a little overcooked, but they're not bad. They'll work. That's done. Then I just have the potatoes. I'm grabbing them with my hands because I'm gonna be like the only one eating them, so it's really fine. These are so good. Yum. Oh, amazing. All right, there we go. All finished. Alright, I'm getting ready for work. I feel good. I feel like I got everything done that I needed to get done. Like, that's been on my list for forever, even though it was just like cooking some vegetables and cleaning the bathroom and the kitchen. It just feels good, like taking care of myself and my space. I don't know, I kind of opened up about this a little bit in the last vlog, but I was just like a struggle bus lately, and I don't know why. I've been just mentally trying to get there, and I just feel like doing things that are good for me helps. All the usual shit that I do, just getting back to that. Early 20s I feel like are so weird and like hard to navigate. Like, I was talking to my coworkers about this the other day because they're also in their early 20s, a lot of them. I know, I feel like I have no time, but I'm also 22, so in my head I'm also like, oh my god, I have all the time in the world. But I'm afraid that if I say that like for too long, time is gonna pass me by and I'm gonna be doing the same things as I'm always been doing since I started talking to you guys about this, so like the past year, and nothing's gonna have changed. And I don't want to be that person. And I never used to be that person like who always wanted things and never worked towards it. Like, if I wanted something, I always went for it, always. And now I don't know what I want, so I'm not going for anything. I'm just like going through my days doing things. Every day is the same, and it's weird because for so long I wanted routine and I wanted the same thing, and I do, but I'm just afraid that like I'm gonna have this same one for so long and then never make progress in life. And maybe like part of my problem is I don't have like that contentment in what stage in life I'm at and like where I am. Like, I feel like the key to being happy isn't like necessarily what you have around you or the job you have or the people. It's just like being content where you are and while working towards the things you want. If I knew what I wanted, I don't know, maybe that would be easier. I don't know, I just feel like the older I get, the more difficult it gets. It's so weird. I feel like when you're young, you're so naive and you have no idea like what the world is. You just like want like what you think that things are like, you know? Like, you want to be the adult, you want to make your own decisions, and then when you're able to, you don't even know what decisions you want to make. I have this pimple right under my nose. My nose isn't bleeding, it just won't go away. I tried to like get rid of it and it's just like red, so please ignore. It's weird because a lot of my coworkers are also in their early 20s and their life looks so different from mine, but they're all here from other countries, like working and living and partying and going out and traveling, and I feel like I don't necessarily want to be like going out partying and things like that, but they're all doing things that their life is so different from mine, kind of. Like, I'm not necessarily going out, but I am traveling, like I'm moving around so much, and I feel like none of us know like where we want to end up, what we want to do, so it doesn't even matter if I were doing those same things. Like, I probably still wouldn't even know, you know? I don't even know what to say, but like your early 20s are hard, and I think that's part of why I get in my slumps too, because, or this past slump that I was in recently, because I just like, I'm in my 20s and I don't know what I'm doing with myself and my life, and I'm just trying to figure it out. I got a new mascara the other day. I got the Too Faced Better Than Sex, the waterproof one. It looks like there's little water droplets on it. Look at that. So cool. And I got a new eyelash curler. This is like a $6 Revlon one. I got it at Ulta when I was getting this. I sweat a lot at work, and I was like, maybe if I get waterproof mascara, it won't like come off so easily, because it always looks like I have like stuff under my eyes, like black lines and stuff, like a little raccoon, because I sweat off my makeup. I don't know. And then I have friends that I used to work with. They're a little older than me, but they all like moved away. They moved to other countries, and they're like all living new lives. They've like, things in their life has changed so much. They've like ended relationships, they've started new ones, they've started new jobs, and obviously like I don't want those exact same things, and I have to always remind myself that like you can't like want to be someone else without it coming with the loss of what you already have, as well as like accepting all the good and the bad in their life. Like, you can't pick and choose. So, you know, like when you look at someone that you say you admire and you're like, oh, I want their house, but I don't want their friends. Or you're like, I want their relationship, but I don't want where they're living. Like, you can't pick and choose because everything in their life has gotten them to where they are because of their past experiences, what they have in their life, who's surrounding them, and that goes for all of us. So it's just like, I don't know, I gotta just like stop comparing and like just live. Look at this waterproof mascara. Crazy. And it like stays like this all night. Usually my eyelashes fall because they're a bit like straighter, if that makes sense, and these just like stay up. I don't know. So I think that like just being in my 20s, I think that's contributed to where I'm at and like how I'm feeling lately. Just like trying to just be a 22-year-old and not knowing like how I'm supposed to be and what I'm supposed to be doing and how to get to my goals and how to not be stuck and how to grow, but also like not do things I don't want to do, if that makes sense. But you know what's funny? I've had these signs lately that have contributed to me knowing I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. I've had a lot of similarities in books that I've been reading and then seeing the same exact thing that I read in my day-to-day. I'm gonna tell you guys about it, but then I was like, wait, that's gonna give away like my current location and I don't want to do that. Nonetheless, I've had signs that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, so I'm just trying to find comfort in that.